Hashtag meal prep. That will last like 2 days. Today I've got an interesting concept that I'd like to put to you, and that is using the same movement to target different muscles based on what your goal is through your bodybuilding training. So here we're looking at a cable row, and in this first form I'm trying to activate as much of my back as possible. I'm trying to bring the erector spinae in, I'm moving my trunk backwards and forwards, I'm trying to engage my traps, my rear delts, my lats, my rhomboids, and basically make the movement as close to a back pose as I possibly can. So you'll see I'm hooking up straps here because I don't want to train my grip right now, I'm trying to train my back. So you can see I lean straight forward, throw it back to the upper chest, and my head's moving along with all of the muscles of my back. I am trying to keep my biceps out of it as much as possible and keep it on the back, but you can see with that lean, it's basically shortening and lengthening as many muscles in the back as I can, and I'm consciously thinking of squeezing every little muscle group from the rear delts to the traps, and just trying to keep that weight moving under control, but using everything that I can to do so. And like I said, I think this is it's a good conceptual exercise for doing a back pose and other back movements and learning to activate different muscle groups. Now we come on to form 2, which is a lat isolation with the cable row. So I'm focusing on keeping everything out of it. I'm taking the biceps out, I'm trying to take the traps out, trying to take the rear delts out. I'm shoving my hands slightly down and keeping my trunk completely stable. So the lats are the only thing that's working to move this weight back and forth. And you can see it's a relatively lightweight, and I'm actually struggling with it because I'm consciously isolating that one muscle group as much as I can. It's an interesting concept to try, and I recommend just you lighten up your load on the cable row, for example, and just experiment with those 2 different movements and get the different feel. And when you get more advanced, you can start doing things like, for example, bench pressing or doing a pullover to activate your back, which I can explain in another video. And this is me just covering off some rear delt face pulls to superset with those cable rows. Again, it's important that if I've used or lit up one group of muscles, that I can then choose to either further target them with the second exercise that I choose, or use a completely different set of muscles that aren't fatigued to carry on going. Hope that was useful, give it a try, and remember to subscribe.